You want a better rowing stroke, you're tired of it feeling like, I just don't understand why it's not clicking. I'm working hard and I'm getting nothing out of it. Is my machine broken? It's not. We're talking about how to fix it, giving you the 5 fastest tips to get you up and running on your machine. Let's get into it. Now this is video 5 in a 5-part series. If you have not watched the first 4 videos, go do that now. Watch them in sequential order. It will all make sense. You'll get to this one, you'll go, yes, I did it! And now we're here. That's the point that I want you at, so let's talk about it today. We are finally at the point of taking off all the training wheels, taking off all the stuff, just getting it all out of here, and we're letting you take a stroke, but we're gonna do it together, and we're going to talk through what you've learned, what you've changed, and why it is impactful now. And I wanna hear about every single one of your aha moments in the comments. With that being said, let's just move it right on over to, let's just over onto the rowing machine. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Shane Farmer, and this is Dark Horse, where you build the life that you want to live, and we just happen to use rowing to help you get there. So now that we're to the actual stroke, we get to talk about the fun stuff, like the little 1% things that can make big impacts, but it's hard to implement unless you've got the good foundational building blocks set, which is what we've done in 1 through 4. So now we're gonna talk about 3 small adjustments, but big impact items that can really help your stroke grow. Now, number 1 on this is the heels. What do I do with the heels? This whole time we've been practicing with the heels down, but here's when we allow the heels to begin to lift. The heels lift because that allows us to get a little bit more length out of the stroke. But why don't we do it when we start? Well, we don't do it when we start because the lift of the heels often interrupts the flow and the organization at the catch. For example, if we don't know what a good catch is, then this may look familiar. As I come up to the catch, guess what happens? Heels lift and the seat comes to the heels. Now you know at this point, this does not look like a good catch. This is a very weak position. My hips are open. I'm on my toes, which is not a powerful position to use strength in my legs. I'm not gonna get hip opening, and all I can do is just lean back and pull with my hands. That makes for a very short power band, because at this point, I don't start putting on power until right about here, and I just get the last half of the stroke. And that's why we don't let the heels lift early, is because it puts us in this bad position when we don't know how to organize. Once we do, now some heel lift is okay because 1, I know that I'm not going to break form through the rest of my body, and 2, I understand that even if my heels lift, I am still placing my heels to press through the whole foot to get the most power out of my legs. And so the heels begin to lift slightly. Oh, I can flash that heel a little bit. It's not to the sky. I couldn't put a fist under there, but you could, slip a stack of $100 bills under your heel. That's number 1. Number 2, the speed of turnaround at the catch. And this is big. If you get to the catch, boom, and change direction immediately with 0 lag time, just no latency at all. As soon as you get there, pop, you change direction. Well, now there's no disconnect between the handle and the flywheel. And that lack of disconnect gives you this instantaneous access to the power curve on the machine. You tell the machine, hey, at centimeter 1, I'm connected and I'm driving power. As well, you don't experience the big whomp of force, or I should say like that wall of tension. If there's a lag where you get here, you wait, and then you try to go, you typically get a bigger load of tension, and that's harder on the body and makes you work harder just to get the flywheel spinning again. And so by being faster at the turnaround where it's almost seamless, there's no jerk of the joints, there's no tension placed on the body. There's some, but it's not the same level of tension, and you get to be more finessed in the stroke. So that's number 2. And number 3 now is we're going to begin to accelerate the handle through the drive, where your goal is, as soon as you have that quick catch, that handle accelerates all the way through the release. Not so that you're smashing your body with the handle, but that the handle never stops accelerating. The machine measures, and any machine measures force, acceleration, and distance. to give you optimal output on here, as well as to get the most out of your body. Force, acceleration, and distance. We've improved our force application by speeding up the catch. Now let's focus on acceleration. Giving you continuous and complete acceleration through the drive is gonna have huge ramifications and benefits to the entirety of your stroke. So those three things: heels begin to lift, faster catch times, and accelerated through the body, glide up fast and accelerate all the way through. Those things are going to have big impacts. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna lay down 2 continuous minutes of rowing at a lower stroke rate, 18 to 20, and you get to cycle through. Are my heels lifting efficiently? Am I being good and quick through the catch? Boom, quick turnaround. And am I accelerating all the way through? I'll call out a reminder for each one as we go, but with that being said, grab that handle, sit ready. We're gonna start 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go. Starting on the heels. Just bring all your focus to your heels right now. What are your heels doing? Are you getting a little bit of a lift, a little bit increased length? If so, great. Keep your attention there. All right. Let's shift the focus now. Quick catch on this one. Just change direction quickly. Nothing else of the stroke changes. It's simply the rate that you change directions. Don't speed up the recovery, just the rate at which you go from forward to back. That's all that matters. Don't accelerate the recovery. And now bring the focus to continuous acceleration of the handle. See if you can get that flywheel to spin up loud, or your water tank, or whatever you've got, all the way through the drive. Really nice, strong all the way through. And easy. So those are the 3 main points. As you improve, you can continue to bring those things to the top of your mind. I still think about those regularly in my own rowing. And as I get deeper into a workout, when I get tired, I have to think, am I being fast in the catch? Am I keeping that handle accelerating? Am I finessing the stroke? Am I getting good length? Always thinking and processing, and now you can too, because you have laid the strongest foundation possible for how to get better at the stroke, how to get more calories out of it, how to have fun inside of your workouts, because it's no longer this mystery black box. We've demystified it. The whole thing should make sense now. And just a reminder, if you're here and you're like, I don't understand, I just started. This is the first one I've watched. This is a 5-part series. Go back to video 1. Once you get back, all will make sense. You'll get it. We're taking Legos, we're building them up, building you up as a human, building up your strokes so that you can be the human that you want to be. Get to where you want to go. Just gonna take some final strokes here. So make sure that you check out the entire 5-video series. Each one leads to the next. Make sure you hit subscribe. You want to be back here. Come join the Dark Horse community. Now that you've made it through the 5-part series, you need to come join the crew. I got 2 weeks free for you. Link down below in the description. Come check it out. It's the largest online rowing community in the world, the most supportive online rowing community in the world. We will coach you. We'll take a look at your mechanics. You send us a video, we'll tell you what you need to fix. All the programming you could want, all the workouts you could want, all of the videos that we've got here on YouTube, ad-free inside the crew, 2 weeks free, just for you. Go click that link below. Come join me. I'll see you on the other side.